What's the vibes? Top of the morning, top of the afternoon, top of the evening, whenever this video may find you, I'm Dream. Follow me on Twitter, Mr. Dreamy1, the number one. Sub to my YouTube channel. That's the channel right here, Blunt Money Bets. Sub to the channel, like the video, share the video, comment on the video. Let me know what y'all on. If you're watching this on Twitter, give me a like and a retweet. All right. Quick recap of yesterday. Broke even. Long story short, on the show, might have went 4-1 on the straights in the show. Then I gave out one more. Yeah, I think we went 4-1 on the show with straights. Then I gave out a Knicks play on the timeline for a half a unit. Ended up 4-2. Both of the 1 unit plays split. AD was a no-show. And we got hooked on, I don't know, about 7 blood money bets, to be honest with you. Shit was wild. Shit was really wild. But broke even. And generally I'll be a little upset, but on a day with a huge slate where I'll put out a lot more stuff than I usually would, I'll take a break even anytime. And one PRA still block blunt money bet did hit. My favorite one that I told y'all I had. So that's that. All right. Very short show. Don't have much. Got one straight in the NBA. I got the NFL boost. And then I got, let me see, in total with the NFL boost, I got 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 5 blunt money bets in a straight. And then I'll see what y'all on. And then we up out of here. All right, real quick with it. So straight bet. Pretty easy for the dreamers that know. It's right down there. But yeah, pretty easy for the dreamers that know. Derek White 1 block and Knicks money line. We've been putting Derek White 1 block with something for a little bit, and we're gonna see what's up. All right, Derek White 1 block is 14 of 16 now. I think it was 13 or 15. We played it yesterday. Let me see. Yeah, Derek White has got a block in 14 of 16 games. And we're gonna put that with the Knicks money line because I really like the Knicks tonight. 3-0 since they got OG and Anunoby. So I expect them to keep going. That's a minus 117. I played to a minus 130. But yeah, that is the only unit bet I have, the only straight bet I had. I was waiting for Tari Eason to pop. Tari did not pop. So that's that. There's nothing else that I really completely love. Everything else that I love or really like, that was gonna be a straight bet. It's about to be in this round robin. That's pretty much what I did today. I didn't take a lot of time, crafting up. Like yesterday, I cooked up, straight bets of my favorite looks, and we turned them into, 2-teamers for minus 111, minus 112, shit like that. But today, I ain't do none of that. I just put them in blood money bets. All right. So again, Derek White 1 block. He's done that in 14 of 16 games. And he's going against a team that's going to take a lot of shots. So hopefully he get a lot of chances to get a block. Derek White 1 block and the Knicks money line minus 117, 1 unit. All right. Next, blunt money bets on. This is going to be a round robin. Get this out the way first because it's long as shit. It got like 15, 16 legs, super long. But yeah, it's a plus 10,000 round robin. We doing it by 3s and 4s, and we doing it by 3s and 4s because I have 2 safe round robin legs. All right, so let's get right into it. Round robins 3s and 4s. Starting off in the Indiana game. Now, for some reason, I am gonna have one more blunt money bet, and it's gonna be a first quarter late. First quarter shit was smacking yesterday. I got real close to hitting like 3 blunt money bets with the first quarter shits. I digress. Not about to sit up here and cry about it. Don't really have time because it's Saturday night. So, but yeah, I will have a first quarter late as long as Halliburton shit get opened up before 6:45. All right, or before 7 o'clock. But yeah, so round robin, 3s and 4s. First in the Indiana game, Halliburton 12 assists. Halliburton 3 first quarter assists, and Tatum 35 points plus rebounds. I'll run it back again. Halliburton 12 assists. Halliburton 3 first quarter assists, and Tatum 35 points plus rebounds. That's a plus 170. When I run it back the last time for the vibes, I'll explain why I like all these legs. Next, in the Washington New York game, shout out to Domi Flo. Asked Tim below his opinion on a couple of these on these unders and shit. But yeah, Kyle Kuzma under 22.5 points. Risky, right? When I seen the 20, I'm like, yo, that's too low. But OG and Anunoby season. Kyle Kuzma under 22.5 points. Jordan Poole under 16.5 points. Tyus Jones and Denny Avia 10 points each. That's a plus 345. The way I constructed this was 2 plus 300s, 2 plus 100s. They all should hit. But, you know, if we get 2 300s and a 100, we still looking good. If we get 2 100s and a 300, we still looking good. All right. So, yeah, Kyle Kuzma under 22.5 points. Jordan Poole under 16.5 points. Tyus Jones and Denny Avia 10 points each. It's a plus 345. Next, in the Philly game, all Embiid all day. Joel Embiid, 10 first quarter points. And this is all in SGPs. You go to points. Scroll at the bottom. You'll see first quarter points. Embiid, 10 first quarter points. Embiid, 30 points, 10 rebounds. He got this crazy streak that he tied like Wilt and somebody else with this 30 and 10 shit. I think he's going to keep trying to get it because he was forcing it to get it last game. They was down about 30. Nigga was still forcing that shit. But yeah, Embiid, 30 and 10. Embiid, 10 first quarter rebounds. And Philly, -4. Embiid, 30 and 10. Philly, -4. And Embiid, 10 first quarter points. And last but not least, that's a plus 114. And last but not least, we're going to go to the Houston game with it. That's not right. Yeah, I don't think that's right. Might not be. We'll see. We'll just call it 15. Giannis, 30 and 12. Fred VanVleet, 15 points. And Chris Middleton, 12 points. Again, Giannis, 30 points and 12 rebounds. Fred VanVleet, 15 points. And Chris Middleton, 12 points. That is a plus 300. All right. I'm going to run it back one more time and explain all the legs. Now, the one I just did, Giannis, 30 points and 12 rebounds. Fred VanVleet, 12 and Middleton, 12. Giannis, 30 and 12. This is average, pretty much. Probably more than that. Fred VanVleet, I think he's going to do well against Dame. They played earlier this year. Dame had like 39 and 11, but Fred VanVleet was balling too. I don't have anything with Dame. I'll probably put something on the timeline with Dame a little later. You know, I don't know. I'm just looking for the right thing to put it with. Just like maybe a 3-legger. I'm tired of getting hooked on 2-leggers. So maybe a 3-leg round robin with Dame threes or points or some shit. I probably will not have any live plays. I'm going to be out and about. So I might not even have a chance to watch the games. So, well, I won't have a chance to watch it. Well, maybe I will. I don't know. All right. But yeah. And Chris Middleton, 12 points. Chris Middleton can get 20. I think his points line is too low. He doesn't really have a minute restriction anymore, so I think he can get 20 tonight. So I'll just take him to get 12. In the Philly game, Embiid 30 and 10. I kind of already explained this. That's just strictly the streak. And Embiid plays the entire first quarter, going out against a Jazz team that has nobody for him. Plus, they just got blown out at home last night. Yeah, I can expect an early dose of Embiid early and often. That's why I like the 10 first quarter points. 30 and 10 because of the streak, and Philly -4 because they just got blown out last night. So they should probably cover the whole spread, but we'll just take a -4. Knicks part of this round robin. Kuz and Jordan Poole, each under their points. So this is basically because I think that the Knicks gonna blow them out. If the Knicks blow them out, now if they don't blow them out, it's just because they just really not caring after they blew Philly out. But you saw what they did to Philly. They've been the best defensive team in the league since they got OG and Anunoby. They've been shit. Maybe the best team in the league since they got OG and Anunoby. They went 3-0 so far, so they should smack Washington tonight. Shouldn't even be close, but if it's close, then yeah, this ain't gonna look good. But if it's a smack like I expect, Kuzma and Jordan Poole should each go under their points. Why? Because they're not going to play more than 30 minutes because they're going to be down 22-23 going into the fourth quarter. They're going to come in, play a few minutes, be down 30, and that's going to be all she wrote. All right. And they both went under the first time they played for what it's worth. Kuzma at 19, Jordan Poole might have like 6 or 7 points. He was like 2 of 11, some shit. And again, Kyle Kuzma is going to be guarded by OG and Anunoby. It's another reason why I like his under. Okay. But there you go. Kuzma under 22.5, Jordan Poole under 16.5, just because he asked. He could go off today because what I've noticed, and this is what I was telling Flo, what I've noticed since I started, since capping the Knicks today, what I've noticed is they're got the best defense in the league, right? Since OG been back. But the two top scorers of every other team, y'all know I like this shit because of the Detroit theory. The two top scorers of every other team been busting ass. Pause. Been getting 25 each. So they played Minnesota. Cat had like 29 and had 30 something, or Cat had 25 and had 30 something. Last night, Embiid still had 30. Maxey had 27. And then it's another game in there where both of the guys got right. So a part of me wanted to. This how I got into this. A part of me wanted to be like, okay, Kuz and Poole gonna go over their point prop, and then they still gonna lose. But at the end of the day, I'm not about to bet on nobody over with OG and Anunoby guarding them. Now I get to something on Kuz a little later, but I'm not about to take Kuzma to go over his point total with OG and Anunoby, even though Ant got him. You know what I'm saying? Kuz ain't Edwards. And Jordan Poole, I just don't trust Jordan Poole. I don't trust him. He should have a good matchup. I mean, Dante DiVincenzo. You know what I'm saying? But he should be good, but I don't trust him. So instead, I just played the unders. I faded that theory. And now, since I'm fading the unders, somebody got to go over or get close to their points prop. I really like Denny Avia tonight. I wouldn't be surprised if he scored 20. I just put him on 10 for this. His point prop is maybe like 13, 14, something like that. He had 19 this first game versus the Knicks this year. I think Denny going to get his 10. And Tyus Jones been playing the best ball of his life the last, 15. So I think he can get his 10 because he's going to get some open looks. So that explains that portion of the round robin. And last but not least, Halliburton 12 assists and 3 first quarter assists. Be prepared. Halliburton first quarter assists about to be on a fucking Asia Wilson 9.5 rebounds. Like, yeah, we about to be on some shit with Halliburton in these first quarter assists because he played basically the whole first quarter, and these niggas be trying to do everything they can to get him assists. Like every time you get them the ball, that shit's going up. Like they don't dribble, they don't do nothing to waste his assists. They pass it to him, it's up. So yeah, I really like obviously Tatum 3 assists, 12 assists. Shit, at this point, he's got to be averaging 13 assists over his last 9 games. But yesterday, I think I told y'all he's averaging 12.7 over his last 9 games. I said 9 instead of 10 because of injury. So I like that. And Tatum, 35 points plus rebounds because that's what you play against Indiana. Giannis, we was on his points plus rebounds. Who points plus rebounds was on? Jalen Johnson, he fronted yesterday. And he ain't even front. It was a fucking blowout. You know what I'm saying? Sun still got right in the blowout. But yeah, if it's a power forward, that's nice. We're gonna play their points plus rebounds versus Indiana. Tatum just happens to be one of the best power forwards, if not the best, one of the best power forwards in the league. All right. So yeah, that's why he played his 35 points plus rebounds. Whew. That was a hefty round robin 3s and 4s. A lot of legs, but we got through it. All right. These next ones won't be as crazy. All right. Let's go. Well, we're gonna stay on DraftKings. That's on DraftKings, round robin 3s and 4s. We're gonna stay on DraftKings. And this is a plus 772. I put this on the timeline. I use one of my boosts on this plus 772. And this is simple. These are 2 of my kings that have a PRA. Oh, my bad. We reached the promotion portion of the program. Yeah, see, I got a lot to do tonight, and I'm running through, the 6 with my woes, trying to get through this show before 40 minutes, and I almost forgot the most important part of the program besides these winners. If you're watching this on Twitter, do me a favor. Give me a heart and a retweet. I know y'all ready to get back to NFL. I appreciate y'all. Well, that game probably ass, by the way. But I do appreciate y'all rocking with me on the NFL Saturday and a Saturday evening. But yeah, give me a heart and a retweet. Don't be lazy. Boom, boom. One of the 2. You know what I'm saying? Ain't going to take you long. Just boom, boom. If you're watching this on Facebook, I actually can put this in my private Facebook sports betting group now. So y'all don't got to retweet it. But you niggas, if y'all watching it, y'all know the fucking vibes. Y'all gotta be liking it. Ladies too. Y'all watching it. Go ahead. Hit the like button. And on YouTube, you know what I'm saying? We real close to 800 subs. I think we have 792. I know some of the 57 people watching not subbed. If all 58 of y'all watching right now is sub, fucking GOAT vibes. I appreciate y'all. But I just feel like maybe 38 of y'all niggas sub to the channel. Just how I feel. I'll be right generally. So yeah, you know what I mean? Sub to the channel, big fucking vibes. Like the video. Definitely help the algorithm. Share the video on your other timelines. You know what I'm saying? Wouldn't hurt. I brighten up your timeline. It wouldn't hurt. You know what I'm saying? Just share it to your timeline. Comment on the video. Let me know what y'all on. And Oh yeah, put your notification bells on. I don't even know if I said that yet today. All that YouTube shit. Big fucking vibes. All right. This is a plus 772 on DraftKings with it. And this is pretty simple. I had to find a way to put two of my guys that are slowly becoming kings of the channel. CJ, you had your chance last night. Halliburton covered is. You was still short. Oh, yeah, one of the many hooks we had last night, but I digress. Still up 8 units for the week. We cool. But yeah, I found a way to get my two kings, my two PRA still block kings. They ain't kings of the channel yet, but they damn sure PRA still block kings. I found a way to get them in the same game because they don't let you do it on FanDuel. So Derek White and Halliburton, one steal and one block each. That's a plus 390 for each of them to have a steal and a block. And then I just wanted to juice it up some. I could have just used that, and I probably should have just used my SGP boost on that and kept it safe. But I wanted to spice it up. So for like the third fucking bet, I'm putting the Knicks money line with Tyus Jones under 9 assists. Knicks, please don't do this tonight. Don't. So Knicks money line, Tyus under 9 assists, just because I don't think Tyus gonna go over his base assist line. And I think he's only gone over 9 assists. I don't think he's gone over 9 assists at all yet in the last 10 games. So I'm pretty sure. If not, it was 1 of 10. So Knicks money line, Tyus Jones under 9 assists. That's in the same game. Halliburton and Derek White, each to have a steal and a block plus 390. Of course, I can't get 1 assist, 1 rebound, and 1 point in that shit. But all that really matters with those 2 steals and the blocks. So I really like that a lot. Plus 772. We'll see what we can do with that. Is that it for DraftKings? No. I got an SGP boost, and shout out to the homie Flo. I got one of these picks from him. But yeah, I felt weird doing the Knicks SGP. Yeah. But yeah, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 legs, like a plus 1463 with the boost. Julius Randle, 4 assists. Been a wagon for a while. Flo gave that out yesterday as well, I believe. That hit. It's super juice, but it's just a part of an SGP, no worries. So Julius Randle, 4 assists. Tyus Jones, under 7 assists. I just explained why I like that. And Quentin Grimes, 2 threes. Dante DiVincenzo, 3 threes. And Kyle Kuzma, 3 threes. I got the Flow look. I got one of these looks in Flow. I ain't gonna tell y'all which one. Look on his page if y'all want to know what Flow's on. But yeah, Quentin Grimes, 2 threes. Dante DiVincenzo, 3 threes. And Kuz, 3 threes. We putting that with Tyus Jones under 7 assists. Julius Randle, 4 assists. That's a plus 1463. So maybe Kuzma does score 25 tonight. If he does, probably going to hit 3 threes. Quentin Grimes been balling since he's actually getting a few more. Well, I ain't even going to say a few more minutes, but he's coming off the bench now. He's got a bigger role, so he get a couple threes, especially he should get extended minutes in this blowout. And Dante DiVincenzo, 3 threes. I mean, it just is what it is at this point with young Dante. It is what it is. So, like that. I'll run it back one more time for the vibes. Quentin Grimes, 2 threes. Dante DiVincenzo, I don't know, and Kuzma, each to have 3 threes. Tyus Jones under 7 assists, and Julius Randle 4 assists plus 1463. These are all in the next game. All right. Now we going to FanDuel with it. I got 2 more. They're gonna be simple and sweet. And then we get to the comments, and then we'll get up out of there. I don't really have nothing else that I am waiting to drop or nothing like that. I really don't. Tonight is not a deep cap. I ain't gonna hold y'all. Normally I have about a bunch of names and shit that y'all should look out for and all this. I don't really have it tonight. I'm sick. Tari not playing. I'm trying to think off the top of my head. Do I got anything? Bilal Koulibaly. Maybe his 2 steals and 2 blocks, or maybe a steal and a block. You might want to do him. Pause. He been doing that lately. So yeah, Bilal Koulibaly, Washington. Guard. He's been playing a lot lately, like 35 plus minutes of the last 2 games. So maybe Bilal Koulibaly. Obi, couldn't talk you off of no Obi. I told you I liked Obi yesterday, and he came out quickly and had 9 early points. There was a no-show in the second half, so he didn't cover his max. But like Obi topping again today, points plus rebounds, coming off that bench. I see somebody in the comments, TJ season, TJ McConnell. Definitely, I'm so tight. I got hooked on TJ McConnell. 1 more rebound. Would have hit a plus 1,300 with TJ McConnell. But again, it's like the second time I've done this shit. I don't know why I do this dumb fucking shit. As you guys can't tell, I'm an accountable sports bettor. I'm not going to be, unless it's some real bullshit, you're not going to see me whining. I'm generally gonna take accountability, take the blame, unless it's some shit that I don't gotta take the blame for. So if y'all see Dream bitching, it's some shit for me to bitch about. Because generally, I'm the guy that's like, look, man, I should have did this, I should have did that, I should have did this. Last night, I should have just fucking played TJ McConnell double. I saw the 10 assists, and I think it's like the second time I did this with TJ. But I don't know this weird fascination, probably because I hit 8 rebounds plus like 1,200 last year with TJ McConnell. I have this weird infatuation with TJ fucking McConnell rebounds, and it's cost me 2 common sense blunt money bets with TJ McConnell. He should already be a king of the channel if he's not already a king of the channel, because he's covered 2 beautiful days for us. But I swear the other 2 or 3 days he didn't cover. It was just me picking the wrong button, just being dumb, adding his rebounds. I digress. TJ McConnell, probably a good look tonight. Sam Hauser. Peyton Pritchard is starting to get ass, but, you know, you always got to look at him off the bench. Also, Malik Beasley may want to look to fade young Malik. Malik Beasley minutes are going down, and that's going with Pat Connaughton minutes going up, and maybe Chris Middleton as well, and Marjan Beauchamp. So, you know, his threes look good. When I see 5 threes plus 500 with Malik Beasley, that's generally an auto play, and I may end up getting there as a personal play. But, yeah, you might want to look at Malik Beasley. Maybe just play his 5 threes and just leave everything else alone, because I won't be surprised if he start playing, you know, 27 minutes, no more than 35, 36-minute games. Last game, he didn't play a lot of minutes. I don't think he got hurt, and he didn't have foul trouble. In the game before that, he didn't play a lot of minutes, but he was in foul trouble. So we'll see going forward. Y'all know I like to monitor these minutes and these rotations. And that's it, really. Philly game, Chris Dunn, 2 steals maybe. If you think it's going to be a blowout, Chris Dunn is still in a block, maybe. I could talk you off of Clarkson assist. I think that triple-double might have been his last hoorah. He might be like, all right, I'm about to get back to gunning shit. Because some might have 2 combined assists since that triple-double game. I'm not sure. So, yeah, but that's it. Wow. All that to say, let's finish these last 2 blown money bets, all right? Yeah. One NBA, then my NFL boost. PRA steals and blocks, had to do it with these guys. Hartstein from the Knicks, Derek White from Boston, Joel Embiid, about to be King Joel Embiid because he respects coin. He did it again last night. One more, and you because we already cashed out a few times with you, Embiid. I know I gave out a 50 and a 45 with you. You don't cashed up a couple times, Joel. I don't think we cashed this triple-double yet this year, which is my fault. Should have definitely get that out a few times. But yeah. You getting real close to that shit. Hartenstein, though. Hartenstein, Derek White, Joel Embiid. Hartenstein is the Knicks center, Derek White, Boston, and Embiid, Philly. So Hartenstein, son is like, he ain't been getting this consistently, but he been getting like 3 blocks and 2 steals. You know what I'm saying? Now, sometimes he'll get, 1 and 1 in the same game, but one game he's been getting 3. Like, if you look at his steal shit, it's like 3, 0, 2, 2, 0, 3, 0, 3. And then his blocks is literally the same way. If y'all remember, if y'all been here for a while when we first started, these PRA steals and blocks have been like a week and a half, 2 weeks. It felt like he was one of the guys I was targeting. Then he bullshitted. Then we let him go because his lines was too low. But hey, we starting to smack with these, these lines. We gonna take our 144 or 110 or 115 if it's supposed to hit. We're gonna take it. So Hartenstein should. And the reason why I'm only playing him tonight is he's going against the Wizards. I won't be surprised if a few people get it tonight versus the Wizards. Because they lose with the ball. Same thing with Utah. I won't be surprised. Oubre is a good look tonight. I had one with Melton, but he got ruled out. I had Melton and Halliburton and one for like a plus 850, but Melton got ruled out again. So I ain't giving that out. But yeah, if you want to do Oubre, couldn't talk you off as well. I don't even know if he's available. But yeah, Hartenstein a good look. Derek White, y'all know the vibes with Derek White, quickly becoming the king of the channel. But yeah, Derek White steals and blocks. And Joel Embiid, again, look at this shit. Embiid might be like 7 of 10 at this point doing this shit. Like, he does it. Big shout, I do it. But yeah, so PRA steals and blocks. This is on FanDuel under popular. We have Joel Embiid. We got Hartenstein, and we got Derek White. Plus $4.99. Did not get that out on the timeline. Did I get that on the timeline? Don't think I did. Yeah, plus $4.99. I played at the plus $4.50. Shouldn't have got nerfed that much. Maybe even better now. Last but not least, my one NFL play. Now, I did, according to the shit that I gave y'all earlier, I did play Najee Harris to get 80 yards just to go over his player, his what you call it. I just put a quarter unit on that. You know, obviously I'm not gonna count it as official. I'm just telling y'all. So hopefully he gone over his 80. But just on the strength of the incentives, I played that. Couldn't talk you off of playing Schultz. 5 receptions. He needs that, as well as Devin Singletary. We spoke about that. He needed like 80 yards and shit for his. Let me look at that real quick for you. Damn, what's Singletary at? Okay, maybe he just need 50 or some shit. I could have swore I wrote him down. I got Bijan, Montgomery, ETN, Nixon, and Najee, Rashard White, Gibbs. Damn, I ain't write Sundown. I remember talking about him. Either way it goes. Oh well. We got a nice little four-legger plus 930 with the boost. Let's get it in. Young CJ Stroud. Y'all know I love my boy CJ. 300 yards and 2 touchdowns. He already played them earlier this year. Had about 400 yards, probably a few touchdowns. So yeah, CJ Stroud, 302 touchdowns. Alex Pierce, receiver, 29 yards receiving. Played him a couple times this year, but I got this play from my boy Monotone Football. Embiid questionable, yeah, and that's the thing about it. Even if Embiid is questionable, don't matter. You know what I'm saying? Because it'll just void out all these bets. We'll have a Philly -4, a part of the round robin. You know, that ain't gonna do too much. But if Embiid is ruled out, you know, that's how I played all these. Like Embiid, that's why Embiid is the only one in this round robin with Philly -4. Is just because I figured he might not play it back to back. But if he does play, he's going to try and get that 30 and 10, and he's going to come out in the first quarter and go stupid. Same thing with the PRA steals and blocks. If he don't play, then yeah, this is going to be like the nice little plus 200. You know, go from a blunt money bet to a builder. But if he does play, then that's fine. You know, so yeah, and be questionable. Yeah, I figured that. That's why it is what it is. But we don't have nothing. You know, he'll void if he doesn't play. It's not like we're going to lose money. It's not like if somebody get injured during the game and we fucked. So it's cool. But yeah, CJ Stroud, 300 yards, 2 touchdowns. Alex Pierce, 29 yards, and Nico Collins, 70 yards. That's a plus 930. Nico Collins, 70 yards. Alex Pierce, 29 yards. And CJ Stroud, 300 yards and 2 touchdowns. Simple and sweet, plus 930. Tonight should be a playoff atmosphere, but I do expect CJ Stroud to tear that Indy defense up. They are not good, and I expect them to get right tonight. So 300 yards and 2 touchdowns. That's par for the course for my boy. Alex Pierce, 29 yards receiving. We've had him a couple of times this year, but I got this from my boy Monotone Football. He's on Pierce tonight. Yeah, now I ain't gonna tell you if he's on his yards or if he's on his catches, but he's on Pierce tonight, so I chose to take his yards. And Nico Collins, 70 yards, because young Nico, we played him last week, probably the week before, and we're gonna play him again this week. 70 yards, plus 930 with the boost. Without the boost, probably like a plus 6 something. I don't know. Yeah, so one more time, CJ Stroud, 300 yards, 2 touchdowns. Alex Pierce, 29 yards. That's just over his yards prop, 28.5. I know y'all like, why 29, not 30? You can do 30 if you want. His just yards prop is 28.5. So 29 yards and Nico Collins, 70 yards. That's a plus 930. That, boys and girls, is your blunt money bets. All right, let's get into these commentarios. Am I saying it right? And then we're out of here. My boy Just said was popping. He catching the live show. Love when the Dreamers can catch a live show. Appreciate you pulling up. Iowa State +3 college hoops best bet today. Are they at home? If so, I'll tell you. But I'll put that in there. I didn't even pay college too much attention today. But I love playing home dogs less than 5 points on the money line. So if Iowa State is +3 at home, I'm just going to take them to win the game because they're not going to cover a +3. And you don't cover a +3 in college basketball unless it's a final shot because all the fouls and shit at the end of the game. So I'll check that out. What's the vibes? My boy Fahrenheit 451 in here. Y'all know the vibes. Like, comment, share, and please sub. Chris TV said Ubre 3s. Couldn't talk you off of it. I might put that with when I said I was looking for Malik Beasley. So I might do that. Ubre 3s. I was on his 3s yesterday and got hooked. I put his 3s with somebody else's 3s and got fucking hooked. Maybe Lou Dort 3s. I don't know. But yeah, so I couldn't, Ubre 3s is definitely a good look. as long as they 1.5. What's good, bro? We back in blood tonight and tomorrow for football for sure, man. Like all week is back in blood. My goal for the week, we lost like 4 or 5 units last week. So my goal for this week to appropriately get it back in blood is to win 10 units this week. And the way we do, they get the 4 or 5 units that we lost last week back for the first time, and then we're gonna pick up 5 more units. You know what I'm saying? Just for the vibes. That's how I get it back in blood. So yeah, over complete get it back in blood week, for sure. TJ McConnell season, yeah, my dumb ass. But I couldn't talk to you off him. Now tonight, I don't know if it's gonna be a blow. I don't know if TJ McConnell gonna get a lot of minutes, and I don't know if Andrew Nimhart is playing tonight. So yeah, just be very careful there with TJ McConnell, my boy Aaron Shams, Woj Campbell in here. He said, "What's the vibes?" Solo was good, was popping, and B game time decision. Yeah, I know it's in B on the back to back. Ain't nothing new there. DK took down the Tyus Jones all under 8.5 assists. Anything else we should use? I would say Knicks money line, and just that's it. That's it. Knicks money line. Keep it safe because, like I said, the reasoning behind this is just Hallie and Derek White. That's the most important part. Just to get those two boys together, pause on the PRA steals and blocks lay. That's the reason why I did this. Now I wanted to spice it up, so I added Tyus Jones under 9 assists and the Knicks money line. But yeah, so I wouldn't be looking to add nothing, because I was gonna just do my SGP boost on Hallie and Derek White, each to have a steal in the block. So yeah. Joel's a game time decision. Jazz spread just got steamed on Offshore, so there's a direct chance he's sitting. Yeah, it could be. Either way it goes. I still think Philly can win by and if that's the leg that kills this round robin, then oh well. But again, Embiid saying that don't really do nothing for me. Embiid sits two, all aboard Oubre, dude going to check his ass off. Yeah, maybe that's one way that you could pivot for sure. Oh, excuse me. But yeah, you can definitely pivot to Oubre if you think Embiid gonna be out or if Embiid gonna be in. But yeah, I pretty much figured that. And I'm still gonna put Embiid in my first quarter. I'm gonna have a first quarter parlay. Newsflash, it's gonna be Julius Randle. He shot bad last night. I think he comes out and goes crazy today in the first quarter. So I'm gonna have his points. Maybe I'll do alts. Maybe I'll do straights. Who knows? In a little parlay. But I'm gonna have him, Hallie, and Embiid. And if Embiid is out, then it'll just be him and Hallie for the vibes. What's up, brother? Sneaky play. I've been on Fontecchio over 4.5 rebounds cleared in 3 quarters last night. 4 and 4 since starting last 4. Okay, I'll look into that. I like that. Okay, Fontec rebounds plus assists. Yeah, that's sneaky as a bitch. That's super sneaky, SK. I appreciate that. I'm gonna look into that, my guy. Markel, my boy said, "What's up, bro? All I got is overpacers. I don't care where it's at." LOL. Philly first half and first quarter kind of got bad numbers now, but oh well. Yeah, I wouldn't play nothing with Philly, besides props. But and just Embiid shit, just anticipating him being in, and if he's out, then we're fine. But yeah, you might be a little tough there. But again, y'all got to remember, y'all. Yes, this team has been bad without Embiid, but the Jazz are ass. A lot of people think the Jazz are decent, that they're going to be all right. I couldn't talk you off of believing that, but I just think that they're ass. I don't think they're a good team like that. So with that being said, Philly, they just lost last night by 25 at home. I don't care. First of all, that's why I think Embiid's gonna play tonight. But even if he doesn't play tonight, it could be a Maxey and whoever else it got to be show. I think Tobias Harris might have got ruled out. I'm not sure. I don't know. But I think Maxey is going to be the best player on the court, and he can lead them to victory at home. You know what I'm saying? On a Saturday night in Philly. So yeah, don't feel too bad about your shit. Yeah, you got bad numbers, but don't be surprised if Philly is up 10 at halftime. Don't be surprised. Evening vibes for sure. Midwest Slide Diva. Appreciate Dream Girls popping up. Mamu Best, good vibes. Dream all the time, good vibes. Myron, yeah, but even with Embiid, the Jazz double and leave the corner open, and without Melton, he'd be hitting. Okay, looks good. Let me see. And shit, I don't know about them. If they double, they don't do a good job of it and beat at 59 on them niggas last year. So they better do a little better doubling. Watching me Steelers right now, so going to catch the rest on YouTube later. Hopefully you have a wonderful weekend. You too, Mamu Bets. Best of luck to the Steelers. They should win today. Yeah, and be questionable. Hit Tatum over 8.5 rebounds. Yeah, I might. If I was to do a player performance double, I was thinking about that earlier today. I would do Tatum double in the win. But yeah, Tatum over 8.5 rebounds, had 12 twice this year versus Indy. They allowed the fourth most the forwards with Miles dragging guys out of the paint. Yep, that's great. Okay, so Nimhard is ruled out, so I guess it is TJ season again. Still don't like him as much. The reason why I was on TJ so much pause last night is because it was a blowout. And if you didn't peep, TJ played basically the whole fourth quarter. Do I think TJ McConnell is going to play the whole fourth quarter tonight? Nope. So just be very careful. And he did sneak and get 3 of them assists in like the last 3 minutes of the game too, low key. So just be careful there. Don't drop the bag on TJ. Worth some blunt money, but don't drop the bag. Sagoon assists. What you think he screwed yesterday for 4,000? Should I go back? If 4,000 is your unit, then yeah. If you just trying to double up, no. But yeah, Sengun does have great splits home versus away for assists. You expect the game to be a high pace, and he went over it last time he played the Bucks. So I don't see why he shouldn't get his 5 assists. So if 4K is your unit, I think you run it back. It's 7.5. Okay. So it ain't you see, it ain't go crazy. It's not like it's not like this spread is down to 4. You know what I'm saying? And if you get ruled out, I still think it's gonna be 6-7. So we'll see. Clarkson rebounds at 3.5 or plus 115. Last 5 games against the Sixers, he's averaging 6 with the lowest being 4. Okay, keys locked door. I couldn't talk you off that. I'm gonna leave Clarkson alone, but I can see him getting that. Horford 1 block, 6 of 6 head to head, over a 7 of 8 and 5 of 6 on the roll. Okay, what's funny is I was thinking about doing Al Horford PRA blocks and steals because he's not gonna play a bunch of minutes tonight, but he does work in limited minutes, so I think that's a good play as well. Couldn't talk you off of that. But just be wary because it's Horford. Now again, he might have did that last game too because they've already played twice. So if he's over at 6 of 6, he's got 1 block and 6 of 6 head to head. That means he's done it twice this year already versus them. So I couldn't talk you off of that at all. So yeah, but you're not giving us a number, Chris. So if you want to give us a number real quick before we pop up off of here, you can give us a number on his blocks and steals. But yeah, man, that is the show. I will have timestamps up. But yeah, I'll write that down too. Horford 1 block. I like that. I don't know if I'm gonna play it, but I do like that tonight because it's got a good history. So but yeah, man, that is it. I will be back tomorrow, probably earlier than usual with the vibes, hopefully earlier than usual. I don't know what to expect. I'm not gonna sit up here and promise y'all a full crazy slate. Now, NBA is tomorrow. So hopefully I can have as much NBA as I can early, but if not, then I'll just be dropping a lot of NBA on the timeline, which I don't like doing. I don't like flooding the timeline. But I might have to do that tomorrow because the show is going to be early for NFL. But to be honest, NFL tomorrow could be a shit show. It's only a few games that really matter, I think. I don't know. I'm going to look into it tonight. Y'all know I don't really pay NFL much attention until Saturday. But NFL has a potential to be a shit show tomorrow with a lot of teams sitting guys and all this other shit. So we'll try to, as I always do, try to find some value. We'll definitely be on some incentive-based plays. But yeah, so we'll be back tomorrow morning. Got NFL and NBA, so definitely gonna find some cash and finish the week out strong. It's been a really good week. Gonna finish it out strong, and that be that. All right, so as always, I appreciate y'all rocking with me. Y'all know the fucking vibes. Let's get this cash. Gotta have it. So let's get it.